Welcome to the first podcast of 2024. I hope everybody's doing fine. Today I'm going to talk on a topic that, while all Americans are focused on the Diddy saga, I've been following drama in Nigeria that's been going on for a while. And that's what's been happening with the Adoche family. So, if you are not, conversant, or should I say, if you don't know about Nollywood, which is Nigerian Hollywood, Nollywood, it is very uh incredible. The genres, the acting, I was found it very, very just uplifting. A lot of the movies are uplifting, a lot of the movies are inspiring. So this is about the Adoches. Pete Adoche, the father, Yul Adoche, the son. Both Nollywood actors. Well, let me tell you what went down. So Yul married Mary, and she became Mary Yul Adoche. She gave him 4 children. Now, knowing the cultural way the Nigerian tends to run Nigeria, I want you to have babies when you get married, but they also want you to have sons. Some people are very fixated on boys, other people are not, just like here in the U.S., but it's more cultural there. And so she gave him 1 daughter and 3 sons. This good, submissive, loving, caring wife. The wife of his youth. The wife he married in the Catholic Church under God, under the covenant. This man, and I use the term very loosely, decided that because of the thing between his legs, because he was a man, he could go outside of his marriage and fornicate. Now, let's make it clear. A lot of people have affairs. Hollywood affairs, fundraising. Let me tell you how this went down. While married to May, he got another woman pregnant. He has a daughter, and the daughter is a tween. I think this year she'll be a teenager and another little baby. Then he got another woman, and this one is the main cause of the problem. Judy Austin, another Nollywood actress, who, by the way, she's wicked. I mean wicked. Wickedness abides in her very soul. And you may be wondering, well, how do I know? Well, from what I can tell, and this is all coming from sources from Nigeria, basically, uh, and this is allegedly, because I know nothing. I don't, not in Nigeria, not in, like, with somebody, I don't know anybody who knows the family, but allegedly, this woman has used charms and every form of witchcraft to make sure that Yule does not leave her. Now, this woman, Judy Austin, had been married and is still legally, as far as we can tell, married to a man called Abasi, Mr. Abasi. She has 2 small children, of which she tried in court to put on Yule, but more people are coming out saying that those kids are her husband's, Mr. Abasi's, and so in some way in Nigeria that's illegal, like paternity fraud. So they had that case they're trying to work out. Well, all while this is going on, May Adoche, Mary, what we call her Queen May, and I'm on Team Queen May every day, all day. She remained silent. She did not uh, accuse her husband. She did not shame her husband. In fact, this woman behaved with so much dignity and respect. It's amazing. It baffles me how a woman can remain so, so wonderfully at peace with herself in the midst of all this turmoil. Because your man just stepped out of marriage more than once. So this is going on, and he now comes out and says he's a polygamist. But the thing is, he was raised in the Catholic Church, and to my knowledge of Catholicism, the Catholics don't like open polygamy. It is not one of the, like, it's different if you were a polygamist and you came to Christ. But if you came to Christ and then became polygamist, you have essentially gone backward, according to the Word of God. Married to your one wife in the church, Under the marriage to Catholics is a sacrament. So you took the sacraments of marriage and you disgrace her and you you're disgracing your whole family. But I'm not just talking about that. I want to bring in the father, I want to bring in the matter of Pete Adoche. This man, this veteran in Nollywood, this venerated actor, this father, and someone to go to for advice and prayer. Trust me, he can never lay hands on this right here. Be careful who you let lay hands on you. I repeat, be careful who you let lay hands on you. Not everybody can lay hands and pray for you. You should not let everybody lay hands on you and pray for you. Really, you shouldn't trust people. This man in the beginning, knowing that his son stepped out of the marriage, because I'm sure he knew about the other children as well, he made a public statement about how women should be more accepting. And if you know your husband's going away to see that other woman, slip a bit of, slip a packet of condoms in his luggage so he knows you care. That's what the man said, paraphrasing. I saw the footage myself on YouTube. That I did see my eyes on YouTube. And he was very accepting of Yul and Judy. He was. He didn't publicly shine them or be like, oh, they're so really good. No. But he was quietly accepting of it. Meanwhile, his wife, former barrister Josephine Dolce, stood firmly opposed to Judy Austin, would not even let her come to the compound to step foot, not even in the house, in the compound behind the gate. She had to remain outside the gate. So Josephine was holding up Yul has one wife, May. Yul's aunt, Rita Adoche, another Nollywood actress, holds up May. Yul's brother, Lincoln, holds up May. And the rest of the family weren't choosing sides directly. They were just trying to handle situations as they arise. And then we come to a very sad thing that happened last year. In 2023, and by the way, please don't be mad if I mispronounce anything. Please forgive me. I did not mean any disrespect. Last year, May lost her son, Kabili Chukwu. He was the first son born to Yul Adoche. Now, the oldest of his children with his wife is Daniela, a brilliant girl, and wow. I mean, this woman gave him children. She did all that she was supposed to do culturally, biblically, and he still stepped out on her. And this man, like you said to him, he's a dog. Him and the daddy too. Because for a while his father backed him in his foolishness. Until the tide of public opinion began to change when he began to start to slander his wife and then pick on the children. See, when his son died, think about this, when your son dies, you should be mournful. Or at least be reserved. His mother mourned. His siblings mourned, the rest of the family mourned. You and Judy were not thinking in that line. They knew about the death. They were sad, I could say. I don't know how sad, but they really didn't care, to be honest. That boy was poisoned. There's video footage. And it's come to light, allegedly, that the other woman, Judy, has something to do with it. People around them have said that she claimed to see the spirit of Kabili Chukwu in her house. Other people who have sided with Yul and Judy have claimed to, uh, you would have to, I know some of you are skeptical, like, oh, I don't believe in witchcraft, I don't believe in all that. You keep not believing. You keep walking in the world of what you can see. But I know there's a world beyond what we can see. And I don't mess with things. I know my boundary. I do not cross my boundary. And see, Judy really wanted you. And she crossed her boundary in a lot of ways. And one was the use of charms. They say that her youngest, her daughter, is not normal. I'm not talking birth defect. I'm not talking anything that would compromise her ability to learn. I'm talking about, they say, that child was conceived through unnatural means, and I'm not talking about IVF. If you know who people refer to as Mommy Water, what she can do for a woman who wants a child, then you know. Then you already know. But a lot of people are probably thinking, oh, what is this, another movie? Is it a drama? This can't be real. People still believe in that. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. You can keep living like it's all a joke, it's all a lie, and you're so sophisticated and everybody else is backward. There is the world we cannot see. The spirit world, some people call it. I do believe in spiritual warfare because I'm not a moron. I actively know that things just don't happen. I realize that there is a God, and my God tells me to be watchful and to pray. I don't know what your God told you. I don't want to speak to that because I do not know. But whatever your God told you to do is what you do. And whatever your God wants you to believe in that, because that's your God. My God tells me there's another world. And I do believe in the afterlife, which a lot of people still downplay, or they think all people go to heaven like all dogs. This ain't no movie. And just to put it out there, the doctrine of inclusion is the biggest lie the devil ever told. Sorry, went off on a bit of a tangent, coming back around. So, his son dies. May takes time to mourn. The children mourn. Meanwhile, Yul is living his best life on social media with his thing. Cause she to me, I described her the other day as a beluga whale on crack. Yes, I see Judy Austin as a beluga whale on crack. This is just my opinion. My opinions don't have to hold weight with you. I don't expect them to, but these are my opinions on the matter. And all this, he's not too concerned about his children, but he wants to visit them. And he would go visit, and he went to go visit his sons. And there was rumors of an attempted poisoning of one of his sons. There was an incident where somebody was chasing his daughter, pretending to be him, trying to get her out to a secluded area. Why would you want your daughter to go to a secluded area? But then come to find out that most of those texts were sent by Judy Austin, not by Yul. It's said, allegedly, Judy Austin controls and uses social media. I believe it. What I do not, and he was fed information by her that caused a big problem. um, the information she fed him, which I don't even know what he believed, was that May had a breast augmentation and surgery to get a flat tummy and a bigger butt. So he, in his infinite wisdom, posted on Instagram, why would you get breast augmentation without your husband's consent? If you had died on the operating table, they would have said I murdered you. Where are you getting this? So he's blasting her for plastic surgery, which has nothing to do with anything. He just wants to get a rise out of her. Like I said, the woman has been calm in her response. She has not dragged anybody. She does not do that. My thing is this. He went full bore blasting her on social media, and her friend, who happens to own a skincare line, because May got friends. She even has friends in Nollywood, and her friends in Nollywood are backing her, not her husband. One of her friends was like, I've known her for over 20 years. She never had surgery. She didn't even know where he got the stuff. The reason why she looked better was because she became a brand ambassador for like a waist injury, like a waist trainer thing, And she became a brand ambassador for them. And so with that on, because she showed you what happens when she put it on, she looks like she got breast augmentation, but she takes care of herself. That's why she looks good. She probably looks better now because she's away from him. There was been a lot of things discovered about him that I did not like, that I wished I did not know. Because his movies, I love his movies. I love the way he acts. But I cannot abide a man being so terrible to his own family. So when trouble started to arise with